Hi, I'm Steven.
And I'm Steve.
This is Cherry Knoll Whiskey Reviews. Today we are on to day 5 of our 12 days of Christmas, which means that there are 8 days left.
Almost halfway there.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
It is.
Look like a good number to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yep, totally. I'm completely blind in this challenge? Not challenge, but I have no idea what any of these are.
Double blind.
Double blind. Ooh.
Smells good?
No.
No?
Well, I don't know. I think there's some residual diesel on my hand from filling up the work truck.
Yeah, that doesn't complement too many whiskeys, I don't think.
Smells good.
Certainly doesn't smell like diesel.
No, no. That is straight up eggnog.
Yeah, I was about to say vanilla and nutmeg.
I gotta look back, cause I feel like if I'm gonna guess any of them, it's gonna be this one. But I forget.
It's definitely got a lot of barrel influence.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
A sweet fruitiness too, like a caramel drizzled or caramel coated fruit of some sort.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't get past the eggnog. I can't, like.
That's all you smell?
That's all I smell right now is just that creamy nutmeg, cinnamon, baking spices.
Bananas Foster.
What?
Bananas Foster.
What's that?
It's where you like fry up the bananas and then sometimes you light it on fire.
Oh.
So you caramelize, you caramelize bananas and you add whiskey or alcohol to it.
I can see that. Oh, and then you burn. Yeah. I could see that too. Yeah. Yep.
It's that like sweet,
that's where that
caramelized,
comes from.
fruity.
Oh. I think I have a guess at what this is.
It smells really good.
It does. Not as mind-blowing as some of the ones we've tasted so far.
Right. But it's still
it's
good.
Great. It's excellent.
That like sweet dessert. Like yesterday's.
Yeah.
On a completely different level though.
Yeah. It's more of a savory dessert.
Right.
If that makes sense. Out of 25.
Yeah, that's what I was literally just thinking was, what am I going to score this? Where does this sit? I think I know.
I feel like this is going to get harder and harder as the days go on.
Oh, 100%. Because we're setting a standard or a
especially doing
benchmark.
Them back to back. It's like I can compare to the one we just drank yesterday.
Right. I got my number.
20. 17.
17?
Yeah.
What did you score yesterday's?
25.
25?
Yeah, yesterday's was perfect smell. Perfect nose.
Yeah, I did 23 for yesterday's. This is like just a little bit of a step down for me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is for me it's a significant step down, but it's still so good.
Yeah, it is a amazing nose.
Yeah. I think I'm like when I'm thinking about the nose, a good nose on a whiskey to me is something that's atypical. At least for me. Like if
I can see
if I
that.
smell it and I smell barrel and caramel, then it's gonna be like, it's fine.
It's
But this
too standard.
too
for
way
you.
too way too standard. But this is definitely not that. So it's higher than like 5 or a 6, but not quite where I want to be.
Higher than a 5 or a 6?
Yeah,
I would say quite
it's
a bit
definitely
higher.
higher than a 5.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just
It's
like,
higher than a 15.
it's higher than a 16.
Right.
It's higher than a 16 and a half.
That's for sure.
We going in?
Yeah, I already did.
Oh.
Yeah. While you were talking, I couldn't help myself. I was getting a lot of barrel, a little bit of pepper, caramel sweetness,
Yeah.
a little bit of like confectionery sugar sweetness.
Yeah. That pepper.
Yeah.
Almost like a cayenne pepper though. Not like a black pepper. Like a
Yeah, like a pepper.
like a little like jalapeno-y or
Yeah,
cayenne
it's
pepper,
got
like a hot pepper.
Earthy plant-based pepper
Yeah.
to it. Not like a peppercorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not like black pepper.
Very oily as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like it coats your mouth really well.
It does.
Kind of missing that like ultra sweetness. Like the palate definitely dials the sweetness back quite a bit. It goes to more of a dry, savory, oily.
I don't think there's any sweetness in the palate. Like I'm getting a little bit of like once the burn from the pepper dies down, it's got like a little bit of sweet there.
Yeah, it's kind of on the sides of my tongue, the sweetness.
Mm.
So it's like a vanilla caramel sweetness. And it does kind of follow throughout the entire. It's not like just the finish or just the start. And it kind of follows through underneath of that pepper.
Yeah.
It's a sweetened, sugar-covered pepper.
Yeah. That sounds so weird.
It does. The more I taste it, the more of a banana. I don't know if this is just from the nose coming through on my palate. Like a banana flavor. Yeah, I kept saying bananas Foster and
Yeah.
talking about it, so I don't know if it's just a completely mental thing where that banana is now coming into, but it's more like a plantain.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know how a green plantain has more of like a earthy,
Yep.
it's not as
you can
sweet.
You can tell it's related to a banana, but yeah, it's not as sweet. It's more earthy. It's more like of like an astringency to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so plantain, a peppery plantain.
Yeah. Very interesting.
I kind of like it. If you're in the mood for a savory end on your dessert for your whiskey.
Yeah. This to me goes into the category of like I would drink this about as much as I would drink like Ardbeg or Lefroy or
Okay.
something like that. Which I like those.
Right.
More than you, I think.
Right. I
but-
think you're on the end of the spectrum that would drink those about 4 times as often as a typical person.
Probably, yeah. But definitely that is less often
Than
like,
someone
I'm
who's
not-
really into
Yeah.
heat.
right.
Yeah, like I could see myself drinking this. Yeah, once every other month to once a quarter in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 to 6 times a year, I could see myself pouring a glass of this.
What did you
May-
give the flavor?
Maybe with a steak.
Ooh.
I think
can see
that kind of complementary
Or
flavor.
like a nice pepper jack sausage or something like
Right. I'm going 18 on the flavor.
that. I'm going 13.
13.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Wasn't good, wasn't bad. It was
there.
It was there. Yeah, it was there. I'm not complaining about it, but I'm not blown away at all. And I think I know what whiskey it is.
Yeah, it's good. It's drinkable. I think being in the mood for this flavor profile would help it.
Yeah.
And on the tails of a super sweet, desserty whiskey from yesterday, this is definitely a high contrast.
Yeah.
And going from super sweet to savory. But I'm kind of enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, what do you think it is before we flip it over?
I think it's Jack Daniel's 12.
Jack Daniel's 12.
Yeah.
Let's see if that's even on the list.
Or 10.
All right. What's the number?
2.
2 is Jack Daniel's 12 year.
I knew it.
Yeah, I guess the bananas was bananas.
Yeah, and I remember I said 12 because I don't remember tasting banana or smelling banana in the 10 year.
Yeah, I think that is
Like
how
this
it
weird,
went for us.
weird thing.
Where the bottle and bond and down all had banana, and then the 12 had banana.
Yeah,
the
but
10
not
was
not the 10.
the weird,
Yeah,
offstanding one that didn't have intense banana.
right.
So, value and availability. I think these are going to hurt both of them.
Availability shouldn't be too bad.
So you can
right?
find it throughout the year, but it's definitely a limited availability.
You can find it
is,
if you look hard enough.
if you're hunting.
Yeah.
Like, you have to hunt for these bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, throughout a year of me hunting, I might see, like, maybe 3 or 4 stores with the 10 and, like, 1 or 2 with the 12. So it's definitely not readily available. It is not Jack Daniel's bottled and bottled.
No.
We're
so
gonna find it on the shelf.
out of 25, I'd say probably if you're hunting,
I would probably put it at 11.
You would put it at 11.
I would put it at 11.
So I've definitely got to be less than that.
Yeah.
Because if I, for whatever reason, wanted to buy a Jack Daniel's 12 year, I could not just go down the road and find it. I would have to commit probably a month's worth of time looking for it, but I would be able to find it eventually.
Yeah, I would say that if you hunted all year for a bottle, you would turn up with one. But if you're not feeling dedicated to an entire year of hunting for it, then no, you probably won't find it unless you're extremely lucky.
So this is going to be a 6 for me for availability.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it at the 10 just because, with the amount of hunting that I do see it a couple times a year.
Yeah. For what price?
I have seen, I think, the 10 as low as 80 and the 12 as low as like 125, 100. Mm-hmm. No, I think 100. So it's up there. So you got to hunt a year to buy a high-end bottle.
Yeah, and it's even more than that usually, right?
Secondary, you're looking at 250, 350
and above. Yeah.
I think
that place in Newton probably 800.
Yeah. I think 350 is the highest I've seen anyone try to get for a 12 year.
Okay. All right.
So once again, it's not going to score well.
No, I'm going 6 for availability and price.
Yeah, I'm going 9 for price and then 10 for availability.
Yeah. Because
there are more expensive MSRP bottles out there. It's not the highest, but it's high.
Yeah.
It's not something you're going to once a month say, yeah, I want to go out and buy another Jack Daniel's 12-year. So every month I'm going to do that. Unless that's all you drink.
Right.
Which,
that's impressive.
Bravo to you.
Also branch out a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a total of 42 for me.
57 for me.
Wow. That's
Which seems it's on par with where I put Weller, 107.
What'd you put for Weller?
57.
57. Oh, okay.
So it's the exact same.
Yeah.
So 2 bottles that are very delicious, just really hard to get a hands on, and when you get it, it's expensive typically.
Yeah.
And there's a high markup on secondary.
Right.
So, with that being said, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and catch you on the next one.